Okay, big decision. This is a kind of a big thing for us. We've waited a long time. You guys have been extremely patient. We thank you so much for that. Here's what we're going to do with this summer. We have just invited all of our staff to come. We're going to get ready for summer camp. Now, a month here ahead of time before the first week of camp, we're just looking at what's going on in our county and what's happening in our state. We're starting to see things really start to open up, and we don't know if camp will be open like day one. The first week of camp will be available, but I want to let you all know that we will be prepared. We are bringing in all of our staff team, everybody necessary to cook, to counsel. We're going to run staff training just like normal. We will go through a few precautions, some modifications. We're even working with our facility a little bit. There will be a few things that are different so that we can abide by the various rules that our county and government has set up. But I just want to let you all know we are going to be prepared for week one. Now, right now, if you said, I want to go to camp to Ironwood, I wish there was camp going on this weekend. Right now, we're not able to open yet. But we believe that sometime during the summer, we will be able to open. And therefore, we're bringing all of our staff in. We're getting totally geared up. Our entire team is ready to go as if camp is going to happen. Now, what if it doesn't work? What if they make a rule or something like that? We'll abide by that. We're totally fine with that. We have no problem obeying the rules of our land, and we want to do the things that are safe, but we know that we can prepare for our opening. We know we can do the work and train our staff, our work team. So although we're not open for campers right now, we will be prepared to open for campers the moment that they say that we are able to do that. That means that we'll wait about a week before we would cancel a camp. And I know that that's last minute for you and all of that, but I also know that there aren't too many options of other things to do. So all of us are kind of in this waiting game to see when will it open. Probably the next time you'll see me is when they have said we're open and we're all set to go. So Father Son is the first camp coming up in about 3.5 weeks that we will just see. We'll wait till the week before. Junior 1 and Teen 1 both are comfortably, they're about half size, which is perfect because if they let us open with a 50% capacity, we'll be able to invite everybody who's already signed up for camp. We have had some campers actually sign up for camp, and then so we'll work at getting everybody in that we possibly can. It has been a crazy time, like an unknown time, and sometimes the unknown kind of freezes us up into inaction, and we just don't want to make any decision. Well, although it's still unknown, I think we know enough now to say, in a month, we just want to be prepared to be open. And if it's different than that, then we'll work with that. But we just want to let you know, we look forward to serving you. We look forward to being a part of your lives. Now, there's a couple of things that have also happened during the course of all this that is kind of unique. That what I just shared was probably the good news. There is some bad news I need to share with you, and that, it's good news and bad news. It's good news in that we just got our water permit that we've been working on for 2 or 3 years now to get. The bad news is this water system and purifying the water according to what county needs is very expensive. And so, in fact, the bill now for water will be bigger than our power bill. It'll be bigger than our insurance bill. It will be the biggest bill that we have. What's kind of happened, and some of this stuff is on the website, some of the background information, but California changed their rules as to what pure water was. We have 2 minerals in our water that we were pure. We had little enough of it in it. We're talking like 50 parts per billion, but now they want less than 10 parts per billion. And we're in the 20 to 30 range on that. And so we have to now, we had to put in a huge filtration system. That filter system, over $250,000 to put that in, all provided through donations and that sort of thing. So we thank the Lord for that. But the cost of running it, the biggest cost is actually hauling the water. Almost $5,000 a month just to haul the wastewater that filtration system produces. So it is something that we'll still work on figuring out, but what it will incur is a water, like a water fee, a water surcharge, and to the tune of, for summer campers, $25 per person. In the off season, it's about $10 a person, and in the future, when we have the new brochures and starting in January, we'll just kind of include that in the price. We just charge campers what it costs to come to camp, and this is one that it just kind of hurts to have to pass on. There's no way we could absorb this much money. This is a $60,000 to $70,000 bill a year, and it's just it's a hard thing, and I wish it wasn't this unknown. We never expected to get our water permit during the middle of coronavirus. I mean, we thought everything would be shut down, and then about 2 weeks in, all of a sudden our permit shows up, and now we have to turn the whole system on. So bottom line for your campers is that there's about a $25 a person. It's going to cost more than what was advertised. It's a last minute change that we have to make due to an expense that we didn't know about. If you have campers or you have situations where, man, that's just going to kind of push them off, they're not going to be able to come because of that, or if it really creates some financial hardship, please let us know. We do have a little bit of money that other people have provided to help pay for this water surcharge, because we know this wasn't expected in a time where already things were tight, and things were hard, and things were difficult. So we don't want anybody to not come because of this, and so we can cover and help out with a few of these. We wouldn't be able to help with everybody. There will be a limit to how much of that help that we are able to give, but we did want to help those that we could. So I wanted to let everybody know about that. We are expecting to be able to run for summer, but there will be a little bit bigger expense here for campers, and so that you can plan accordingly. Obviously, there are more announcements that need to be made that are the last minute announcements, the week before announcements, that sort of thing. But please be in prayer with us. Pray for our government officials. We would really love to do ministry, but we want to do it in a way that's still obedient to our government. And but as we see things just really starting to unfold in the last 7 to 10 days, we would project out that we'll be able to run summer camp this summer. We look forward to seeing you. 60 days without campers. It's like horrible. It really is hard to just stay motivated to say this is good life. I mean, we just really enjoy having you here. I can't wait to get for you to be here, because there are a number of changes. 60 days without campers doesn't mean we haven't been doing anything. Huge number of projects that have been going on, and I'm pretty excited about this summer. I've worked closely with all the program team, Broken Eye Ranch, Rivertown, Junior High, Horsemanship. Man, it is going to be a fun summer. We've had a little bit of extra time to kind of work on some things, and although there are a few things that we wish we had more time for, that's all we get to concentrate on is the hope of you coming this summer. So now we look forward to seeing you come out this summer. We'll talk one more time. We'll share a few more things, but good news. God is so good. We look forward to seeing you this summer.